guys, I'm Kelly and I'm back at your personal oracle today. And today we're going to talk about, I've got 9 tips for you how to sharpen your social skills. And that's something they don't really teach you in school. I wish they would, because it's a really important skill to have, not only in business or your professional life or work, but so important for your private life, because what you're really doing, it's your ability to be able to build relationships. And if you think about everything you do in life, you have to interact with people all the time, and being able to build good rapport with people, getting them to like and trust you will go huge. It goes a long way in determining your success in business or privately, how many relationships you have, how many friendships you have. So today we are going to talk about how you can do that. I've got 9 great tips. And the first one, I always have notes because I'm old and I can't remember everything. So please be patient with me. All right, so we are going to talk about building social skills. And number 1, start with small talk. Because you're building this skill set, and if you can practice or write a few things down on how to start up a conversation with someone you don't know. And I find the easiest way for me to do that is by paying someone a compliment. That is the easiest way to get people to open up to you. Because, listen, I'm not afraid to pander to an ego, and also I'm genuine when I give someone a compliment. I really enjoy doing that, and that is the easiest way to get someone to open up and drop their guard a little bit. Compliment them. You'll see, works great. Number 2 is asking open-ended questions. So when you're sparking up a conversation with someone, you really probably shouldn't, it's nice to say, how are you today? Because that gets people to open up, and it shows that you're interested in their opinion and what they have to say. Or, you could say something like, well, what do you think about this heat wave? Or, what do you think about this sports team? Or just something small to just break the ice and get a conversation going. That's a good way to start. Number 3, seek out like-minded people. It'll be so much easier to interact with people that you have similar interests with. So, for example, you could join a bridge club. You could join a book club, a sports team. It's whatever you're interested in. And that will go a long way in you being able to get to know and meet new people and practice your social skills and getting people to open up and trust you. And it's so much easier when you have similar interests, because you might have similar opinions, and that will make you relatable and likable, and it goes a long way. Okay, this is a big one. This is huge, actually. This is one of the most important skill sets you'll need to develop, and it's so important when you're having a conversation, not just what you're saying, but paying attention and being an active listener to who's speaking to you. And that means eye contact, being your body positioning. Are you turned towards them? Are you nodding your head? Are you actively listening and perhaps repeating back some of what they've said to you for clarification? That's a great way to show someone that you're actively listening and that you're interested in what they have to say. So being a good listener, and one of my secret tips, I'm going to let you guys in on this because it works really well, and it's just something that I do because I enjoy it. My trick is, when I go somewhere, it doesn't matter where it is. I have a favorite restaurant in town. So what I'll do there is I introduce myself, and I make it a point to introduce myself and get people's names. So every time I go back, everyone that I see, hi, so-and-so, how you doing? That, you cannot believe how far that goes. It gets people, it's like, wow, they cared enough to remember my name, and they're taking the initiative to greet me and acknowledge me. Huge. That will get people to drop their guard. And that's really what it is when you're trying to get to know someone new. It's getting people to drop their guard, let their boundaries down, and open up to you and engage with you. So that is a little trick I use, and I enjoy it. It's also a challenge for me to see if I can remember everybody's name. Tip number 5, become a good or better storyteller. Now, I'll just be honest, I love a good storyteller, especially if it's a funny story. If you are a good storyteller and you're funny, I'm going to be extremely difficult to get rid of. I just personally love that. That's just kind of my language. And yeah, I'm going to be glued to you. I just love funny people. So if you're funny and you're a good storyteller, you're in. You're in like Flynn. I can't help myself. So a good way to do that is just practice. If you've got a funny story of your own that's relevant to the situation you're in, it is a great icebreaker. Like I said, I love laughter, and it's a universal language. I don't know anybody who doesn't enjoy laughing. And it just, when you can get people, when you can break the ice and you can get people to let their guard down, it's going to be so much easier, and it's going to be so much more enjoyable and reciprocal as well. And it puts people at ease. It just puts people at ease. And that's really what you need to do when you are trying to build your social skills with people you don't know. And also, that leads to number 6. This is really important too. Pay attention. Learn how to read body language. And there's a million ways. There's YouTube videos. There's the internet. That's not hard. Learn to read body language. And I'll tell you why. I had a professor in college. He was my public speaking professor. And I never forgot this, probably because I thought it was funny. He said, number 1 rule when you're speaking, public speaking, but it doesn't matter. When you're in front of people and you're kind of in the spotlight telling a story, number 1 thing that you do not do, he said, whatever you do not annoy your audience. And that is stuck with me. It's so true too. It is so true. So pay attention to their body language. Are they giving you eye contact? Are they turned away from you? That's not a good sign. Are they taking deep breaths like, did they roll your eyes? End the conversation politely. Let it go. It didn't work. So make sure that they are giving you eye contact, that they're turned towards you, that maybe they're repeating back what you have to say. They're adding to the conversation. They're laughing. Because if they aren't, they're not interested in what you have to say. Let them go. And also, if you see someone who's got a nasty look on their face, they're not giving you eye contact, leave them alone. Don't try to start a conversation with people. They're not interested. Just leave them alone. That's a really good tip that I wish I would have known when I was younger. Number 7 is be prepared. Have some good conversation starters in your back pocket. Just like anything else, when you are prepared and you practice, it builds your confidence. Confidence goes up, anxiety goes down. And it makes it easier, and it puts you at ease so that you know that no matter what position you're in, where you are, that you'll be able to start a few good conversations, and it's going to make you pay attention, just like I said before. When the conversation is dwindling out, That's your cue to transition into saying, hey, it was good to see you, hope to see you again, cut it loose. But have some good things out there, like I spoke of before, like something that's relevant in the news, something that, or if you know a specific interest that person has, ask them about it, bring it up. People light up when you ask them something they're interested in, guard goes down, they open wide up. So anyway, tip number 8, we're almost there, people. Oh my God, this is, okay, maybe this might be the most important thing. It's up there anyway. Shut down the distractions. And when I say distractions, what I really mean is nothing is worse when you are having a conversation with someone you know or someone you don't know, I don't care who it is, but when their phone is constantly dinging and they're constantly checking it, and or worse, you're in the middle of a conversation and they just answer the phone. Don't do that to people. That is so rude and such a turn off. That is not how that's how you're going to get people not to like you. If you can't turn off your phone, at least turn it on silent, set it aside where it's out of earshot so that you are showing that person, hey, I'm showing you respect. I'm getting rid of this because I don't want it to be a nuisance and I want to hear what you have to say. That will go a long way with people. You know, showing interest, showing people respect. They're going to take a shine to you. They're not going to be able to help it. You know, because in today's world, phones are computers. There's distractions everywhere. If you give someone your undivided attention and show respect and interest, you're going to be good. You're going to build relationships easily, and you're not going to have anything to worry about. And number 9, finally, number 9, you get what you give. So if you're giving, just like I said earlier, if you're giving someone respect, if you're showing kindness and interest, most of the time you're going to get that back in the next conversation, so that when people see you again, hey, I know that guy, we had a great conversation, and they'll show you the same respect. It's showing that reciprocity in a positive way. It's going to go a long way to building your social skills, because what you're really doing is building relationships. And it's pretty hard in today's world, even though people sit and hide behind their phones, their computers, and they say things online that maybe they shouldn't say. You still have to face people face to face, and you still need to have that good rapport, because it's going to go a long way in life. If you want to be successful in your job, you're going to need to know how to play well with others, how to get along, perhaps how to be a good team player, how to interact and give feedback in a way that's not offensive or appears offensive or rude. When you have rapport with people and they know you, they're going to understand better how to take you. And also in your personal life, yeah, if you want to go live off grid somewhere and not rely on anybody, great. Most people aren't going to do that. If you want to have friends, personal relationships, if you want to be able to get along with your in-laws, your children, your coworkers, you're going to need to have good social skills. It is critical in life, and it will go far when you're talking about your success and your happiness, and your ability to get along well with others is just a critical aspect of success. And I really hope that these 9 tips have really helped you a lot, and if it has, can you let me know? I'd love to hear from you guys. I would love to get to know you better. If you want to leave your comments down below, please do so. And if you're so inclined, this content rings true with you, if you're interested in it, please consider subscribing and liking and turning on the bell. And if you really want to make my day, please share the video so it gets out there so that people that need this kind of content can find it easily. So anyway, that's what I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all, and we'll see you next time.
Meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night